Hey guys, it's Jason with Kentucky Sustainable Living. Uh, it's Monday afternoon. Yeah, it's Monday afternoon. We've been getting rain on and off all day. Thank goodness we've got that because we were getting awful stinking dry. But we got a break in the rain down here in the food forest area, and it's about time to start digging some garlic. I dug a couple bulbs up the other day, and I was like, they look big enough for me. I really, honestly don't know. But the stuff in the raised beds, I pulled it the other day and it looked nice. So I figured we'd go ahead and dig some of this down here in the food forest and kind of show you what's going on with it. So let me flip the camera around and we'll show you. All right, we're down here in the food forest. Here's one of our garlic here. I think I might be able, yeah, everything. There's one garlic bulb. It's not a huge one by any means, but better than nothing. I mean, it's bigger than what we started with. Also, I need to do a little weeding too. There's tons of weeds down here that are coming up. But we'll go ahead and dig some more garlic, see what we've got right in here. That one's small, but I mean, these were planted this fall, so I really don't know how good they'll be or what we'll get, but we'll kind of see what we can get down here. That is a daffodil bulb. We'll have to put that back. Yep, there's some garlic there. All right, we're back over at one of the other trees. Here we got another thing of garlic. We'll get dug up. That's a nice looking garlic bulb there. I'm happy with that. Some of these other daffodils. All right, so apparently the tripod wanted to fall, so we're safe. Nobody died. All right, we're good. Here is another. That one didn't come up. Let's dig it out. Let's see. Just loosen the soil a little bit, and then it should come right on out. No. That one's a daffodil bulb. We'll put it back. It's hard to tell there's so many daffodils and so many garlic planted in here. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference in these. But all the daffodils have pretty much died back. And I'm kind of weeding everything as we go too. But there's a garlic right there. That's the only bad thing about planting your daffodils and your garlic right beside each other. Some of them you can't tell which is which, but we'll get it done and figure it out. Let me go over to the next tree. All right, we're on to another tree. Right here we've got some more garlic that we'll get up. It's respectable. All right, I'm gonna hunt around and peck around and find our garlic that we've got coming up and get all it, and then here in just a minute, once we get all of it up, I'll show you what we got out of the food forest. All right, I pulled up about as much garlic as we can get out of here. I can kind of spread it out. They're not huge, big elephant ear garlic or whatever people call it, but hey, it's respectable for me and I'm happy with it. They're not huge, big garlic, but there is the amount of garlic that we've got down here in the food forest. I pulled a few more out here and there to look at them, but I'm happy with it. We started with super crappy soil. There's a lot of clay that was in here, like hard pan clay. So to turn it in and get garlic and stuff to grow down here, and we're turning our soil and making it better. Actually, I'm pretty happy with it. Now what I'm going to do, I've got a bunch of compost left. I want to start filling 5-gallon buckets up with compost, and it's about time to start composting around the trees and everything else. That's what I'm going to do now. All right, I got a 5-gallon bucket of compost. What I've been doing is putting about a 5-gallon bucket or 2 5-gallon buckets around each tree, mulching it in real good. That's going to give the nutrients out of the compost. The compost is full of worms and all the biota and everything that's in there. So what I'm going to do is just scatter a 5-gallon bucket or 2 around, make an inverted donut, as you'll see, and then we'll go from there. That's kind of what you want, is an inverted donut with your compost layer on there. I'll probably put a little bit more around. These are some of our herbs that we've got growing around the trees. So we'll probably throw just a little bit more here and around there. And I'm gonna work on that for a little bit, and then I'll bring you back. All right, guys, we're back. It is Tuesday, and I made a heck of a dent in the compost pile. Got rained out yesterday. So I came back down here this morning while I'm waiting for paint to dry in the shop. But I got all the trees and the bushes all composted around. There's some comfrey coming up that's looking nice. We can kind of walk through here and see and just scan the food forest area. I've got to come down here later, and there's some strawberries to pick. But look, that strawberry right there was planted not even a year ago, and you see all the runners that are coming out of it. And you can just see all the runners coming out of the blueberries, or the strawberries, I mean. There's another one that's still got blooms on it. There's a blueberry bush that's had a few berries on it. The birds have been getting a bunch of those stinking blueberries before I could come down and get them, but we'll have some. There's some more comfrey coming up. Some of these herbs are doing amazing. Look at how big those herbs are, and those were planted not even a year ago. But you can kind of scan through. There's grapes right there and there. I wanted to see, there's a couple, oh yeah, there's some blueberries right here. Look at that. We'll pick one and try it. That is good. That's a good blueberry. There is a strawberry that probably will be ready tomorrow. We'll kind of scan around, and you can see how we did the compost. What I did was just take There's probably about 2 to 3 5-gallon buckets around, and just spread it around and mound it up around there, keep it off the trunk of the tree, and it works out good. Now we'll walk over to the orchard and food forest along the driveway, and I'll show you it. All right, this is up along the driveway. You can see as it goes down, these closest trees here are peach trees. I think there's 3 peach trees, and in between each one are a couple blueberry bushes, and there's garlic. We planted a ton of garlic down through here, and the garlic's sprouting up. And yes, I've still got to do some weeding. I'll do it here in the next little bit, but you can see I came through and put compost around each tree and bush. And where our wood chips, right in here where the wood chips look different, that area is the new stuff that we planted in the guild class we did a month or so ago. But that is an apple tree, and then the one with no leaves on it right now is a pear. Then you've got an apple and then a pear. And we planted a bunch of different stuff in here. I'd have to get my sheet and look at everything. But there's the pear tree we planted a couple months ago. And those leaves, those dead leaves in the background are not on that pear tree. They're over where the sheep are eating. And there you can see one of the sheep back there in the new area that they're clearing out. They're absolutely loving that. As we come down along here, you can see that's a pear tree there. There's another, some more sheep back in the back clearing land and working for me. Apple tree, peach tree, and then another apple tree down at the end. But this is just the compost that we put out, and you can kind of see the sheep in the background eating along, clearing everything out, living their best life. It's amazing what they will wind up eating and tearing up and clearing out for you. It's just awesome what they do. All right, guys, like and subscribe. Check out KentuckySustainableLiving.com for our festival page. We got the Vets for Child Rescue charity dinner. Sign up, buy a ticket for it, sign up for the email list, and we will see you there. Y'all have a good day.